Alright, alright. Perfect. Right. Just make sure this is settling, make sure it's okay. Getting things settled. I haven't done it in a while. What is this wizardry indeed? Not like, how you doing, buddy? Right. I've already done. Just obviously, if anyone's here, let me know to make sure that all the audio is okay, because I don't know. I haven't done this in forever. But I've already done a big post on Reddit about some of the bugs, some of the features I found with the game. Overall takeaway is there is some pretty big bugs involved here. Turn mic up a little bit, I gotcha. Give me a second. I have to do it on my end somewhere. Okay, this might get a little bit funky for a second. You're going to have to tell me if that's okay or not. Or down desktop. I can do that too. Is this too loud? Might be some crappy feedback, but that's understandable. But we'll keep talking just so I know what's going on. Do have headphones on, so I affect some of these sound issues, but no, that's good. Perfect. Okay, excellent. Right. So, I've already done a big divulgence into this game, and I will say I found a bug straight away when I tried to do a recording of this. Where basically the audio, and this is one of the problems you'll be pointing at anyway, the audio in the game, so this thing here, this resets every day. So the days aren't that long, so every day it reset. And I never noticed when I was playing it, but on rewatching it to go and edit the footage, it just seemed like, oh, okay, evidently this is an issue. It's something that will get resolved in the near future, but that is something that is currently existing, which makes streaming or recording the game a little bit funky. But obviously we do work around to figure it out, whatever. It means that I don't have a very good version of my first impressions, but I have since gone in and done a ton of bug finding and had a ton of fun with the game. Yeah, a game of Shaun's and no bugs would not exist purely, definitely not. I mean, the first video on this channel, actually thinking about it, was the infinite mega weapon video for Roguelands, and there is another one. It's not quite infinite, but you can get multiple houses from the same person, which is exactly the same thing. So that's a bit strange, but anyway, game's very charming, game's very quirky. I'm going to start a new house. This new save file. This one on the right was the first. That was the second. This is bugged, by the way. It shows you the name, the town, and then what day it is, but the day always says 1, and the amount of dewdrops, the game's currency you have, isn't represented here either. So it doesn't make a difference. But this game's super fun, and there's not so much to do, but I want to show it off a little bit, so if people want to support, they can, and obviously the information is available down below as well. Okay, so let's go over some of the little character customization options. I don't know if this will be all of them, but you know, there's a decent amount anyway. Side note, picking to go left or right is completely redundant in this. There's not that many options. But you can have a look at the character on the left here and you can see their hairstyle. I'm going to make it stand out a little bit by making it pink, why not? So, this is short. Smooth is very bald. I like this one quite a lot actually. I think the shape of their heads is super fun. Ponytail, very good. Fuzz, I did have a character with this, just an afro, pretty much. Wavy, hero, and long, and then back to short. So, genuinely, just cute little things, fair enough, nothing too major. Let's go for a... want to have a hero, sounds like fun, and we'll mess up with some of the colours here. So, we have green, blue, sort of a reddish, yellow, which I think Jerry would be most happy about, onyx, which is black, and cedar, which is like this brown colour. I'm fancying a little ocean today. Sounds like good. Thinking about how buggy the first version of Roguelands was, there wasn't a whole lot to do except walk from one planet to fight one bug. It is a major comparison, but I have found, exciting times. I have found a couple, not many, a couple of game-breaking bugs. I know you said there would be a couple. I found one of them. One of them's technically a soft lock, but the other one's actually a complete game-breaking bug. I'll see if I can break it down. Again, it is all detailed in a Reddit post I'd made, but it doesn't particularly matter. It doesn't go into too much of the details, because I want people to find it for themselves if they want it. Skin tones, we have 3. There's ivory, chestnut, and honey. I'm going to go with the honey, because I don't have a character that's honey yet. Outfits are pretty much the same thing, just colours. So there's like this orange, and there's like a green, there's a pink one coming. Yep, there it is. This grey one's very nice. Blue is wizard apparently, and then farmhand, and back to overalls. I'm just going to leave it as default. Personality, so far I know nothing about. I don't know what it does. But the options are curious, bookworm, pirate, which is the first one I chose, friendly, creative, naughty, and kind. And I think that's it, yeah. So, you know, there's a few there. Again, no idea what it does. Let's be kind, because that sounds like the right thing to be. What's my name? My name this time is going to be, how about... And by the way, there is no capital thing in this, there is no punctuation. You move the arrow keys or WA, S and D to be able to get to wherever you want to go. But it doesn't do anything. The first thing you type in will always be a capital and the rest are all lowercase. Let it be Bumby, because that's dumb, I guess. Bumby, right. And we'll get that finished. I bet it has something later on. Getting clever with colour names. You bet it has something. I'm sure it has more options later on. Anyway, this is Littlewood. We're in this tiny house, which isn't actually our house. But shout out to the soundtrack as normal. Bashy Boys Who's done a great job. Welcome to Redbrook, because I haven't changed the name, and that's one of the bugs. It carries over between game saves. Haha. Bumby, you're awake. I was so worried about you. You were asleep for 3 days. All of the towns across Solemn are finally beginning to rebuild. What? You don't remember anything? Come on, don't be silly. You, dancing by the way, very impressive animation cycling. You, the hero of Solemn, saved the world by defeating the Dark Wizard. You really can't remember. That means you probably don't remember the... never mind. We'll get you back to normal soon. So, cool. We're teasing something in the full game. Good job, Sean. Impressive. Oh, the personalities. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be something later on with the personalities. That's absolutely right. Well, first things first. We've got to rebuild this town. So that heart animation up above Willow's head was her being nice to us. She likes the hearts. So if you get that to heart level 99, you can marry somebody. Pretty cool. Okay, so this is the soft lock I was talking about. I'm not going to do it, but I'll show you how it works. So there's 2 modes in this game. There's walking around. This is the overworld mode. The map that you've got isn't massive. I'm sure it extends into something a little later. But basically, this don't let me go any further down than this, and you can see that here in the build mode as well. But build mode is the other version of the game here. Well, let me go any further down. I can go left or up, right, whatever, but I can't go down here. Anyway, I have 50 of these like clumps of earth, so I can place one down if I want. And I can make these very tall, slightly elevated things. Or, if I prefer, I could destroy them and make things into a pond. Also, very handy, you can hold Enter, which is the interact key, and it won't delete anything other than the things that you've got on that layer. So I'm currently holding down Enter to delete everything, but it won't take anything other than the layer I was already beginning on. And the same can be said with this. So if I do this and I start a pond down here, I'll just go right. It won't let me build a pond up here because I'm on the wrong layer, but if I come back down, it instantly lets me make stuff. It's really helpful. Doesn't really make a difference. Yeah, it's a really cute Animal Crossing chat. Absolutely right. It's really pretty game. Obviously, it's paying homage to where it needs to. And Animal Crossing isn't a very well hidden, you know, inspiration, but it is a very good one. So, pro tip number one. One of the things you have to do in the game is... Oh, right, that's a bug. I'll show you this. Basically, if you have your cursor out to build something, move something, do whatever, you can teleport to your cursor by cancelling everything. So you can literally hop across the entire map without moving at all. But pro tip number one, you got to destroy things to get materials. You can't do that until you have tools. So you have to get the tools to do that. I know how to get those, but I'll show you in just a second. Kiddos are screaming. We'll definitely have to check out the VOD. Yeah, no problem, man. Crack on. See you later on. Nice to speak to you, Colin. Right. Okay, so you can teleport, we know this, but one of the things you have to do is collect resources by destroying things. So you'd have to chop down this tree, and again, you haven't got the tool to do that, you need an axe. The way you get that is with this guy Dalton, who's in front of me, but I'm not going to do that just yet, because I want to show you the game-breaking bug if anyone wants to do it. I don't know why you'd need to. Basically, these chests, I'll grab one of them, give you things. These are Willow's chests. I have to press enter to get them gone, and you can actually slide off them, which is very strange. The animation sticks slightly. But Willow, who has these chests, has one wooden chest and one stone chest. That's what's in them. But basically, if you go into the build mode and destroy the chests, which you absolutely can do, you'll get the resources back for the chest, which is wood, but you won't get the stone that's inside it. So you can lose everything and not be able to make anything at all because you don't have enough stone to build the stuff that Dalton needs to then have access to all the tools. So don't do that. Open them and they disappear. But you can actually destroy the chest if you're that way inclined. And yes, that will effectively softlock the game because you cannot do anything beyond that point. But another pro tip, and this is something I will mention, every time you do something, so every time, say, I talk to Dalton now, at the top of the screen, you can see where it says Monday, day 1. Just underneath is a progress bar. That is how far through the day you are. So, this fills with every task or everything you do, which includes talking to people, cutting things down, mining ore, those sorts of things, fishing, anything you do. With one exception, which I'll come to later. But basically, this bar fills with everything you do, and eventually gets to night time, which is at the far end, the right-hand side. When it gets to the night time, it tells you to go to bed and go to sleep, or whatever. Basically, walking around like this does not consume any of your time, doesn't add any time on, doesn't make it any later. So you can walk around as much as you want. Also, you can do anything in build mode you want. It does not, like, at all, actually affect your time. I don't know if this will stay that way, but that's the case, okay? Make this look a bit more natural, shall we? Something like that. Anyway, so as you can see, it doesn't affect the bar whatsoever. Totally fine. You can see other options here for things that will eventually be available, including wooden fences. I don't have any wood right now, but here's the thing. You always get the materials for the things that you destroy. And so if you destroy a tree, which you cannot do here because you need wood to do it, you need an axe to do it, I should say, you'll get wood for it. But fences are made out of wood as well. And even though I didn't place them, I can still destroy them, which gives me wood. Yep, I said that. Gives you wood in the inventory, which, as a matter of fact, won't currently take up any of your time during the day. So if you do need some more wood for something, and you don't have much time to do it, because you only have 5 days in this demo, you have Monday to Friday, you can destroy all those fences, and I've got 39 pieces of wood from all of that. And I didn't do anything. I didn't waste any time to do it. It just, you know, very simple, very easy thing to do. Appreciate it a lot. Very cool. Let's fix this path. Let's get rid of this. Don't actually like it. That'll do. Why not? Like a little dried up pond. Very cute. Alright, and I will also show you can destroy or move the well if you prefer. Yep, which gives me 5 stone bricks. You can also destroy the mailbox, but I'm not going to yet. I'll do it later. Anyway, that's the build mode stuff. That's all you need to know pretty much. You just got to look through the menus to find what you need, but we'll crack on with the actual game here. You have 3 options. Hangout doesn't work, I'll show you. It's excluded for this demo, no problem. Compliment will say something nice to him, this increases your hearts, giving you the option to marry that person. And talking to him would also do the same, increasing his hearts, but you only get to do a compliment once per day, whereas talking can do anything, you can do it as many times as you want, as far as I can tell. So Dalton says, whoa, so the rumours are true. It's really you. Bumby, our saviour from the Dark Wizard, is alive after all. You don't recognise me? But we did so many quests together. Maybe the Dark Wizard's magic wiped away your memory. Well, in any case, this is cause for celebration. I've decided I'm moving into town right away. I help you regain your memory, Bumby. Hopefully you can remember all of the funny jokes I told you on our past adventures. This is Dalton's house. Please notice these little moving letters. They are very cute. That's all. Okay, so you can see hearts popped up off him, and I'll do it again if I compliment him. Oh, shucks, you don't have to say that. You're the best, and I'll get more hearts showing that he likes me. But it did progress the thing at the top. So talking with people does add time up. Anyway, back into build mode. Get your structures. There's townsfolk houses, miscellaneous objects. You can see because I destroyed the well, I can build another well now, and it shows you what I need to build it. And a wooden fence can also be built however I like. Okay, totally fine. Well, what we need right now is Dalton's house, which I'm going to place, as I have been doing, just over here. Okay, and again, that didn't add anything onto the day. Let me just destroy this fence because I do not need it. Okay, right. Now Dalton's house is done. You can talk to him. You should come visit me tomorrow after I settle into my new house. I have a really neat idea for this town. So basically, each of the people's houses that you unlock, you can go in, you can set things up, do whatever you'd like. But effectively, his little house here needs a day for us to be able to do anything with it. So the demo limits what you can and cannot do because you don't have all the days in the world. But we'll go and check with the bulletin board here and you can see how things work. This is day 1 of spring. We have until this Friday, day 5 of spring, to do things, okay? A mysterious visitor. I don't know what this is, but we'll never get to play it in the demo. This is Farmer's Day, so that's one of the events that pops up. This is spring, so obviously, you know, Farmer's Day is an event in spring. And this is Willow's special gift, which again, these are events in the game that are going to occur. I think they're slightly randomised between playthroughs, but I'm not 100% sure. Either way, the furthest you can get is day 5 of spring, and I'm assuming after day 28 of spring, after a month of spring, it goes to the next season. So obviously that'll be spring, summer, autumn, and winter. You may call autumn fall. I don't care. It's your prerogative either way. But that's what the bulletin board does. I actually don't need that, so I'm just going to destroy it, and that gives me the recipe. Again, I don't know if this is the way it's going to be in the actual game, but it gives me 5 wood planks for very little effort. Anyway, let's talk to Willow. I don't know what this town's name was. How about we give it a new name? What do you think, Bumby? I'm just going to keep it as Littlewood here. That settles it. This town will be called Littlewood. Hey, is that Dalton over there? He got my letter. Now I'll have more help with rebuilding Littlewood. Oh, and I almost forgot. Here's a blueprint for a house. You should try building one. Okay, so this is my house, as indicated by this. My house. And I'm going to put it next to my mailbox because that makes sense. Now I will say, for anyone who is trying to play whatever, let's get this done first, why not? It's perfect for a great hero like me, but it is a little empty. I should start by building a bed. She gives me a bed. And again, build mode inside has different options for different types of flooring and wallpaper, different bits of decoration. So these are just customization options. And then these things are all requirements in the house: lamps, chairs, tables, and of course beds. You can place it wherever you want. Just put it in front of myself, easy, and you can sleep. Basically, this first day, there is nothing to do. All you have to do is set up Dalton's house, set up your house, and go to sleep. That's it. The thing is, you can pick up all these weeds, and this gives you gathering experience. I will also show off very quickly. These are one of the few things, because I'll show you. You can not destroy trees, because they're a gathering node, but weeds you can destroy. And some of them are called Weeds 2, some of them are called Weeds 1, and some of them are called Weeds 0. I don't know what this means. They don't have any differences in their sprites or differences in what they give you. They always give you 1 weed when you harvest them, and nothing if you destroy them in build mode. There's Weed 0 for you. I don't know why this is a thing, but it is, apparently. and I'll quickly show you. I can teleport up here just by being here. Okay. But there you go. So I'm just picking up some weeds to get some gathering experience, and you can see every time I pick up any weeds, I get a little bit more progress through the day. And that's it. That's literally all you can do on this day, is pick up weeds, because I cannot mine. I don't have the right tools for this yet. Also, I assume this will be an icon based on what you've created for your character on the left here. But as you can see, I can't really tell what that is, because it's not in the game yet. You can't mine things, you can't chop things, you cannot collect books. The only thing you might be able to do, and this is a little bit cheaty, is go to the lumber mill and the smelter and turn things you have into other items. So here I have so much wood because I destroyed the defences. I can just turn this into wood. But as you can see here, I feel exhausted. Get some sleep. The bar at the top's nearly full. I don't know how many things I've done today. Allow me to pop outside. You can see it is night time now. This means that it's time to go to sleep. The game is telling you to go to sleep, but again, there's nothing else I could have done today. There's no one else to talk to. There's nothing else to progress. All you have to do is sleep. So walking around doing this sort of thing is probably fine. Crafting is totally okay. But what I will show you is if I now enter this house and come back out. Oh, it doesn't actually do it this time. Interesting. Okay. Perhaps it doesn't work when you're inside, but if you're outside and it goes to night time, and then you go inside a house and then leave the house, you'll be able to then see it becomes daytime again. Doesn't reset the time, it just looks as if it's daytime, and all the lamps outside the houses, like this one here, one on Willow's, Dalton's and mine, they all turn on and stay on even if the nighttime veneer, this like colour scheme, this like overlay, that's changed the colour of everything else. That'll be gone, it'll be like the daytime one. But other than that, totally fine. It just stays night for every other intent and purpose. Just pick these things up. Just keep telling me I'm exhausted. But basically, all you want to do is do so many things that you fall asleep. Let's go. And I'll do this crap one more. And that's the day over. I just assume I fall asleep where I sat. Like, there's nothing else I could have done. But basically, if you go to bed, you get exactly the same animation. You get exactly the same end of day accomplishment screen. But you can always just... Apparently, right now in the demo, I should specify, you can just do things out in the world, presumably collapse wherever you were. When you wake up the next day, so Tuesday, day 2, I am exactly where I was, and my new day is completely fresh. I have not technically been to bed, but everything's there. I haven't been punished for what I've done. Okay, so, mailbox. Read this mail. Thanks, Willow, for 10 money. Again, interact with the mailbox has so far not done anything to... diminish my experience, and of course I still have a full day to play with. Hey Dalton, we need to talk. This is a cozy house I built for him. Now here I'd get a chance to relax. Weird apple thing. He said he forgot about it, attempted to tell us a joke. Okay, 2 ogres walk into a shop. One says to the other, hey, do you think they serve human here? Guess what the other one says? He remembers his little idea and forgets his joke. Not a problem. So, it gives us a shop. I'm going to be a smart boy and put the shop. And again, I know I've got enough stuff here. It's under structure instead. As you can see, I've now got... For some reason I can't put it there, but that's fine. Probably because Dudley's there. 81 wood and 65 stone bricks. I should say wooden planks, excuse me. It's because I'm standing there, apparently. This is Dudley. Hey, Dudley. Bumby, is it really you? Dudley's the best character in the game. You can't marry him, though. Anyway, so Dudley gives you his house as well. You can get multiple copies of Dudley's house if you are interested. There is a bug to do that. And I will get Dudley's house and put him over this side somewhere. There you go, Dudley. What a nice home. Okay, so general shop. This is where the game starts opening up. In comes Dalton. This, by the way, is where the game-breaking glitch can occur, but I won't show it on this first run-through. This guy had some tools. Basically, this would be a shop where you could buy things, but I don't need to do that right now, so that's fine. Those gloves are useful for picking fruit and planting crops. Ooh, I need to check that, actually. The axe can be used to chop up wooden debris around town for spare wood, and that pickaxe will break any stone or ores. So you can pick up all these things, just gives them to you. Okay, and then you bounce. Okay, so I have all the tools now to do whatever I want, so I can mine. Okay, I can mine, easy. I can chop down some wood. Or I can pick up, I can harvest plants and also plant crops. Now, one of the things I do have, no, I haven't checked this yet. One of the things you have got is this thing up here I'll show you. This is tilled soil. I'll destroy some. Tilled soil. So tilled soil is different to normal soil because I believe that's where you can plant crops. And this tree here, this one, is it's a fruit tree, right? It's not a regular tree. You hit it, you can't drop it down, as you can see. Like, well, let me chop it down. You hit it and it drops whatever fruit it's got. It's not growing anything today, but tomorrow it will have fruit on it. So I want to check to make sure you can actually plant that, because you might be able to level the farming skill, which is something I've not done yet. But yeah, let me just get some more of this wood, and I'll quickly show you I'll show you the smelter in a second. If I go in here, I can make more of this. Easy stuff. Crafting burns through your day, by the way. Absolutely ruins it. Okay, it's just turned to night time outside. Let's see if I can repeat this bug now. Go outside and it's day, but the lights are all on. So there you go, that's a bug. I'll quickly get you into the smelter. And again, the same sort of thing. We can turn stone into brick. That's it. You can see down here, and I should have mentioned this in the lumber mill as well. This stuff here, along the bottom, will be represented as different types of ore. So the one on the left is just stone. I imagine that's silver or steel or iron or something. And the last one's probably something magical. We'll go and show you the ones in the lumber mill, because they look like they're kind of out of order to me. But you've got the regular wood, this purple wood, and then I assume like magic logs or something, following the RuneScape comparison that the game's going for. Okay, so Dudley's got a house. Let's go see what Dudley thinks of his house. Yep, he doesn't say anything, that's fine. Dalton's done in there. This is Dudley's home. He follows us in. Hey Dudley, thanks for building a home for me. It is perfect, I'll make many good memories here. Speaking of, do you remember how to fish? So he gives us a fishing rod, so this is how we get the next skill. And basically the way you fish is you drop your fishing rod into the hole, wait for the fish to swim along. When that bobs, pick it up. So I've got a trout. There's also a minnow in there, and maybe another fish that I haven't seen just yet. So, I know the other skill we can get, and I'll show you actually. If you go into your items, you can see everything you've got. For example, no fruit or veggies, I've got fish, miscellaneous stuff's there, not a problem. And I'm missing whatever that tool is down there. It says no tool. Oh, it's a bug catching net. Got it, easy, no problem. Oars and bars, wooden planks, earth pieces. But in the journal, it shows you who you've met, and also your hobbies, and this game completion thing is bugged, don't worry about it. But this shows you each of your levels in all of the skills. So, very easy. I don't think merchanting... That must be in the game, because I know how you do that. But anyway, I don't think it's that easy to raise. I think you can do much. I'm fairly certain you can't do cooking in the game just yet. I think that's not in. But this probably is. Tarot Master isn't. But mining, wood cutting, they both are. Bug catching is. Fishing is. Farming, I don't know. I'm going to find out. Anyway, right, so I need to go to bed, but I'm just going to mine the night away. Of course, this thing's leveled now. Yep, perfect. Shows you these at the end of the day, not as a real-time number, unfortunately. Okay, Wednesday, day 3. Okay. Dalton's going to restock every Monday. Apparently, he gave me a slime apple. Dalton, let's talk. He says, "Hey, Bumby. I know. My face looks terrible. This morning I was trying to pick some weeds around my house, and a big dragon wasp stung me right in the face. I'm going to craft a bug net and catch every last one of those bugs." So basically, he'll have that ready by tomorrow. Give me some time. My face hurts too much right now to move. So, he's going to craft a bug net. He'll do that over the night, so if you come to tomorrow you can get that bug net. I want to try, now he's given me a slime apple, I want to try and get here. Can I move this bug? I can, there we go. Oops, how about we just destroy that, teleport there. Okay, I don't know if I have the option to do this right now. Doesn't let me do anything as far as I can tell. Nature, crops, I don't think I've got anything, no. I don't know that this is in the game just yet. Just trying to see if there's anything else I can operate with. I don't think there is. Let's go actually teleport over here. So, this tree still hasn't done anything. But yeah, unfortunately, it seems as though... Let's put that in front of Dudley's door, you might like that. I think eventually be able to plant things in the tilled soil. I don't know if that's in the game right now, overall. But that's the case with one of those. I don't think it's in. The same with cooking. I think it's just about on the cusp of being available, but it's not available right now. Anyway, let's chop up some more of this stuff, and I'll spend tomorrow. Oh, this is bugged. Interesting. So if you move that, you can't break it. I wonder if this stacks experience somehow. I doubt it. But now if I try and woodcut, does it give me extra woodcutting experience? It does not. Okay, I'm just trying to get more and more materials so I can just go and show you how to just craft some more, because crafting is what I want to do. And of course everything here gives you a little bit of experience. I've shown you how to fish, I've shown you how to woodcut, I've shown you how to mine. That's pretty much the core tenets of the game. Here we go, it's turning to night time. A very strange animation. Just needs smoothing out, I think. 2, 3, and then I'm going to go outside. Boom. Okay, so yeah, really strangely, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. That's cool though. It's using the wrong tool, I think. Why is it poking from this side? What's going on? Hang on, that's a chop. That animation's very strange. Okay, unusual. Hey Dudley. Oh yeah, he has like this strange reminiscent story. Well, that increases heart somewhat, that's fine. Make sure I've spoken with Dalton. Hey man. Yeah, give you some time. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm actually going to go to bed tonight because I'm not going to lose much time at all. Here you go. Like to go to sleep. You can see again, end of day, today's accomplishments. Shows you everything that's there. So, pretty decent levels. I will say at this point, my highest level in any of the skills I've got in a single playthrough is in woodcutting, which got to 25, and I knocked down all of the wood in the area, bar none. There's my slime apples. Can't chop that still. This is Bubsy. Bubsy, I will show you because I can actually. Hello there. You sure slime pudding or bubbly dragon drink would satisfy the townsfolk? So he gives us Bubsy's house to let him move in. Let's get his house built. Put it right there. Okay, and why not? Let's make it look pretty, shall we? Not with that. That seems like a terrible idea. Hang on. Here you go. Here you go, Bubsy. How about this nice big face for you? Also, I want some ground. There we go. There you go. Bit of dirt there for you. Nice little pretty home. Okay. So he says, sometimes when I'm lonely I eat a lot of sweets. I do like Bubsy. He's very fun. So basically, by moving Bubsy in, you can have an unfortunate one where you go in here. He doesn't have an animation. A lot of them have a little cutscene that plays when you come in the house, and you'll stand like here, and he'll come in and talk to you and say, yeah, let's do this, do that, whatever. He doesn't have that, so you have to wait till tomorrow to talk to him, and that gives you access to the tavern, I think it is, to let you cook in places. Let's talk to Willow. I haven't done that in a few days. Oh yeah, she tells you to do the marketplace. Right, so we'll have a look at that next playthrough. I'm not bothered about that right now. In fact, why won't I do that right now? Oh, because I've got to get the bug catching net. That's it, to show off one of the weird bugs. Okay, Dalton, talk to me, big man. Yo, Bumby. I fixed my face, can you tell? Also, I made some bug nets so we can catch all of those pesky dragon wasps. Here, you can have the good one. So, he gives us the bug net, which lets us catch bugs. Some of them are harder to catch than others. They like fly away. I'm sure I'll find one that does eventually. Give me a second. Shout out to the shell beetle. Oh, and of course, this is one of the easiest pieces of abuse here. I can obviously walk here, or build my way here, but I can use build mode to not bother, and just teleport my way up and down different altitudes, so I don't have to worry about trying to climb walls I can't climb, or build around it. Totally fine. Right. So, the astute amongst you may have noticed that I'm getting bug catching experience here, but the bar at the top is not progressing because bug catching, I believe it is ironically bugged. It prevents you from doing much of anything. You can't progress the day that way. Obviously you can still mine things and it'll do that, but bug catching, not so much, which is cool. Oh, come here you. There you go. Feels like Ape Escape. Oh, you go. Didn't know they could do that. Alright, where else we gotta be? There's a couple over here. But yes, very easy, very simple stuff. This is how bug catching works. One of you is going to be a pest, I know it. There you go. Come here, there you go. Pick up this weed. Alright, now we've got the weeds. Excuse me. Picked up all these weeds, and basically one of the things you can do is build a marketplace in the structures. It's massive, so you normally have to clear an area to use it. Let's see if I've got one built already. I don't think I do. I think I have to sort something out, unfortunately. Alright, not a problem. Let's destroy this. And again, I'm not destroying the floor underneath because I started on a different level. Destroyed those stairs, doesn't really make a difference. Alright, this should be plenty of room now, just to get that thing up and built. Alright, structures, again. Marketplace is huge. There we go. Plenty of room there. Alright. Let's teleport over there. Now, we can place anything we want to sell on it. Apparently, one of the things that sells for the most is weeds and meteorites, but I'm going to sell some of these beetles. Okay, because I've got plenty of them. I'm keeping the flutterflies because they remind me of a simpler time. Okay, I've spoken to Dalton. I've got Bubsy's house up and running. I've spoken to Dudley today. I think I have. I forgot to tell you something. While you're out, this old man found his green thumb. I grew all types of veggies on my old farm. It was quite rewarding. In case you want to try growing some crops, I wanted to give you this. Never mind, he just gave me tilled soil. Okay. Place some tilled soil down, then place some crops on top. Make sure you don't place anything one space above or below crops, or else they won't grow. And he gave me some carrots. Okay. So that's how you do it. Never mind. I wasn't listening before. I haven't spoken to him today. See, there's plenty of things to discover in this. But I'm going to use build mode, cheat my way over here. Okay. And now, I have to do build mode. Yep, it's build mode nature, I think. Build mode, nature, crops. So I can't plant. I don't have any more carrots left. There we go. Can I water it? I can punch it and it does nothing. Cool. But that's how you plant stuff, so that'll give me some, one of the other skills you can get in the game. Very good. I've got all the stuff ready to sell. I've spoken to Dalton. I've spoken to Bubsy. I've spoken to Dudley. I believe I've spoken to Willow. I've set up the marketplace. You can see how many things there are to do, even though it's taken me no time at all. Okay. Okay, right. So I can show you now as well. If you do want to skip days, you can just sleep. So you don't have to do anything. Obviously, you may as well do stuff, but for the sake of advancing days, who cares? Bug catching's going up. Alright, day 5, the final day. Okay, so there's plenty more bugs, but you can see down here, all of the things I placed down have been turned into dewdrops. Let's talk to Willow. New travellers and merchants will appear to buy your items every day. Would recommend selling any weeds or meteorites that you find lying around. They actually sell for quite a lot of dewdrops. You can pick these up, and I don't know if this increases my merchanting skill, but we will find out, and I do want to check on those carrots as well. Let's get some of these beetles. Talk to Bubsy today. Bubsy says, "Hey Bambi." Bambi? Bumby. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me stay in your town. The people here are so nice. Willow and Dalton gave me some food requests this morning. I think we need to get cooking right away. So the earliest you can get the tavern today is Friday, which means you are unfortunately unable to use it, because when you place it down, much of anywhere, I can go to it, but he doesn't come in. Bubsy doesn't want to see us, doesn't want to talk to us. There's no option to cook things. So unfortunately, he doesn't want to do anything. What I will say is very cool is the chairs are actually usable. You can't walk on them, but you can hop on them, and you cannot walk off. When you're done, press escape, jump straight off. Fun. Yeah, pretty cool. I don't know why that's in, but it's a cool little feature, and I appreciate it an awful lot. So now I can talk to Bubsy again. Hey, buddy. Brownies are one of my favourite desserts. I like to eat them with a cup of coffee on rainy days. Me and you both, mate. I like a little bit of coffee and brownies. Why not? Alright, we're through. So, let's chop this down. Let's go and check on those carrots. I'm sure they haven't grown in a day. But if they have, We'll go and find out, shall we? There we go. Right. Nope, not finished just yet. That's fine though. Let's get some more bug catching, see how high we can get that skill. So, by the looks of it, you cannot increase your gathering skill, and you cannot get access to the cooking skill just yet. Gathering? Not gathering. The farming one, whatever. Hey! Get here. Farming or whatever that's called. Hey, Dudley. I've travelled quite a bit since you defeated the Dark Wizard. Many towns are rebuilding and people are rejoicing that we finally have peace again. That's really nice. Get some more of these things. See how much stone we've got. 26. So I could make a few more, but there's no point. Just kind of showing everything off as we go. I'd like to be over there, please. Destroy this. As it's supposed to be destroyed. Not bugging out, that is. Excuse me. Speaking of bugging out, get in the net. Right. They're all being aggro with me today. Well, that's okay. There we go. So a lot of the skills are involved just walking around and pressing enter, pressing, you know, OK on everything, and that'll do all the skills for you, with the exception of putting things up for sale here. But I can still absolutely just put up all the weeds I've collected. And they will sell, but of course I'll never be able to get money for them, but that doesn't matter. Need to see if the merchanting thing works. Also, I'm going to do this. We might maybe lower or destroy this. Why not? Why? Hello? That's interesting. Well, actually let me destroy those. Well, it's okay, because I can just bug my way up there. I thought you could build your way here, or down, or whatever, but whatever. Doesn't matter. See, that bug you can never get, right? If I can't destroy my way over here, you won't let me do it. Okay, I can destroy this. Okay, now, will you let me do this? Yes, you will. Okay. I will be able to get there, eventually. Get rid of all that from the near area, in case there's any confusion for some reason. Alright, that's open. That's open. Okay, so I can get there eventually. Just been a little bit strange, unfortunately. Go and get that bug. Hey! I built my way here to see you. Don't be like that. Let's fill that in. And we'll get it. They're being pesky today. I'm going to sneak up on these guys. They're never going to see it coming. Right, got him. Okay. Oh, come here. So again, just to confirm, you cannot get anything from the tavern right now. Dudley's all done. Just stuff to fix in here, just bits and pieces to make. Let's just see if anything else has been fixed or raised over the course of the day. In terms of what skills I've earned, at least. Get a bit more fishing done. Fishing's super chill, by the way. If you have a game that's really relaxing, fishing is normally the best way to do it. Like, even fishing in Minecraft is pretty rewarding. Like, now more than ever with all the changes, but fishing in Minecraft is super, super fun. And I think it will be here as well. Also, I will quickly show it if possible. Basically, if you cast your rod and it hits a fish, they'll disappear. So, that's something to keep in mind. You don't want to cast directly onto the fish. Okay, see it like that, doesn't do anything. And that fish didn't want anything to do with me because I pulled the rod back in before they came. So that's cool. So you want to get it next to the fish, not on top of the fish. Okay, perfect. Okay, so it's turning to night now. And again, nothing I can do with the carrots. So I think that's the lot. I think that's everything you can do in the game, really. Outside of hunting for bugs, which again I will show off just a little bit for you. And one more time, if I go into Willow's house, I'll come outside. No, okay, apparently it's a hit or miss bug, but I have shown it off already, thankfully. You can make it daytime outside again. Brown is one of your favourite desserts, we know that. Dalton. Dear Boros Desert, we found a treasure chest. A whole airship was buried under the sand. Then we got attacked by an enormous dune worm, all thanks to me. We sure had a grand adventure together, Bumby. Yeah, we did, man. Yeah, we did. Right, but that brings Littlewood to a close. I will do the proper thing and go to bed. And let's see if my merchanting skill on it. Willow, Dalton, Dudley, Bubsy, gathering, mining, woodcutting, bug catching, fishing, crafting. So nothing for merchanting, even though I sold stuff, and nothing for farming or whatever it is, because I never got to harvest the crops. Nothing for cooking, because you can't get that. So that's 3 of the skills that are like on the cusp of being able to be used, but apparently we cannot use them just yet. But be that as it may, still pretty decent on the amount of things you can do. And if I press next, it just says, thank you for playing. Please consider supporting Littlewood on Kickstarter, which is an absolutely perfect sentiment. Because I totally agree. Tons of fun. You definitely should. Now, we can do the nitty gritty. Also, shout out to this, I don't know if you can see my mouse. Shout out to this cyan-haired girl with blue, this little purple ribbon in her hair or whatever. She looks like a Roguelands character, actually. Very interesting. Right, we've done the gameplay. We've done that bit. That's that. Just done this over. One of the things we've not done, and this is important to me, is just hunt for bugs. So I'm going to see how many bugs we can replicate. But I found a whole list of them already. Well, let's kill off Bumby. We don't need him. Got to make a new guy. This one's going to be a bald. Honey seems nice. Go back to that. Let's get him some grey. Let's make him a pirate because I like pirates, right? Name's going to be Yar. Not in the drag queen way. There we go. Alright, Yar. Alright. So. Hey Willow, Yar, you're awake. Okay, so here we go. Soft lock number 1. Let's do it. Okay. Alright, soft lock time. Build mode. Destroy. Chest. Yes. Chest. Yes. Game soft locked. Can't do anything now. If you check your items, you don't have any wood. You don't have any stone. There's nothing you can do. The closest you can get to being able to do anything from here, and I don't know if you can save you, is this, where you destroy all of the fences and the well, the bulletin board and the mailbox. Okay, I think that's almost everything you need to destroy. I can never get back to where I need to be. It's like playing a game of Snake, this is, right? Alright, destroy the mailbox. That gives you some stone brick. And destroy the bulletin board. Now if I check my items, I have some wood and some stone. But is it enough to do anything? Because I know I've done all this. Town's name, it will reset to whatever the last one was. I put it as little. It always stays little even if I do something else. Okay, thanks for my house. Let's go and talk to Dalton. Get Dalton's house. Okay, Dalton's house. Can I place Dalton's house? I can place one of them. Dalton's house is the actual one you'd need, I imagine. Because now you can accommodate Dalton in the town and also get the general shop. Let's have a look. Because I think that's kind of it. Like, that's all you can do. So all I can do from here is actually just go and process the things that I've already got. So I can turn all this into more wooden planks. So hopefully I'll be able to build my house eventually. But I think placing Dalton's house might be enough. So you might not be soft locked. I may have overstated that, unfortunately. I mean, that's a good thing. I shouldn't say unfortunately whatsoever. Don't have the tools for that. Of course I don't. All blends into one when you do everything. But yeah, I'm just going to process all the wood and pick up all the weeds. Because if you didn't know you had to do this, you definitely feel like you're soft locked. But I can just do all this and feel a lot better about myself. That should tell me... Oh, I'm out of wood. So that should tell me, hey man, you're getting pretty tired now. There you go. Just pick up enough weeds and I should start the next day. Okay, and one more. And it should start the next day without me having a bed, so that's fine. Again, you cannot skip this, by the way. It always tells you what's happening. Excellent. Right. Tuesday. So now Dalton should let us build the general shop, but do we have enough materials to do that? Oh, meteorites landed. Hey, Dalton. Okay, yep, give me the general shop. Thank you. See if I can go and build it. Build mode. General shop. That's my house. Can I afford it? I cannot, because I do not have enough stone bricks. So I have effectively soft locked the game. There's nothing I can do from here, because I cannot harvest more stone without the general shop. So yeah, it is still a soft lock, because if you built your own house, you couldn't accommodate Dalton. If you can't accommodate Dalton, you don't get the general shop. So this is still a soft lock. Unfortunate, because you can see here, I cannot mine any stone. So, there's nothing else for me to destroy, unless... Can I destroy houses? I can. So I can evict Willow to build the general shop. Haha! So I haven't softlocked the game. Cool. Alright, that's fine. So you haven't softlocked the game, I apologise once again. We'll have to edit that in my my Reddit post, because I did say you could. But this is also, again, the place where you have the game-breaking bug, but at least now I know you can't softlock the game from the start. Purely, all you have to do is go and pick up, destroy Willow's house. I suppose you could destroy Dalton's house as well, if required. Can you destroy the lumber mill? Oh, you can. Okay, do you get the recipe to build it? Yes, you do. And it costs the same amount to build as you get from destroying it. Okay, perfect. Right. I don't want to save and quit right now, but I might as well actually just sleep off all the days if possible. I have the right tools for that, not a problem. How many things do I need for my house? So I can just sleep my way through the... Need more stone, so someone's house is getting destroyed. Sorry, Dalton, I'm more important than you are. Side note, he was inside there. Right. So I have Willow's house and Dalton's house and mine. So now I can literally just sleep off all of the days. She'll come and give me the bed. Okay, I'm going to build the bed. She's just giving me that, so I don't need to worry about anything else. Sleep in it. So, again, I'm not playing this for bugs, but not playing this for the sake of playing it, I'm playing it for bugs. So you can just keep pressing the bed and go to sleep, and it just resets your entire day, and runs on to the end of Friday. Then I can delete and restart the game save. I could do this by Alt F4, just like completely close the application, but then I'd have to reset up the stream. I'm not doing that. What's the point? Consider buying Littlewood on Kickstarter. It's pretty cool. Right. Now, I'm going to play this because I completed a game save, if you want. It will completely reload the game from scratch. This is nothing that I've done before, so that's fine. So, we'll avoid the almost soft lock, which isn't quite a soft lock. Cool, give me this. Give me this, slide away, boom, nice. Okay, next up is talk to Dalton. Give me the wobbly text, please. I believe it's only the first thing you get. So Dalton's house has wobbly text now. And I don't think this does. I'm going to give it a new name, Littlewood, done, whatever. There's my house, yeah, doesn't have the wobbly text anymore, that's fine. So what I'm going to do now is try and do a cute little bug that I've got. Structures, my house, and Dalton's house. Okay, that's fine. Now I'm going to sleep, because you can do that. So let this cutscene play out again. Wowee! Alright. So. Oops. Build mode. Bed. Sleep. Yes. This is important now. Because I'm trying to replicate a bug to see if it's possible. Because I wrote a big post about this. Okay. So I've slept off the day. Now I need to talk to Dudley. After talking to Dalton. Okay. He says, okay, I need to build the general shop. Totally fine. So now, I'm going to build mode. Let's destroy this weed, because you can do that. Destroy this well. Destroy those fences. And destroy these fences as well. Okay, that'll do, right. Now, let's go and talk to Dudley. Get Dudley to move in. Okay, so, Dudley's house. Build mode. I need to build the general shop. Yeah, I've got plenty of materials, should be fine. General shop. And Dudley's house. So now, if I go into Dudley's house, he gives me the fishing rod. Good. Yes, do remember to fish? I do not. Thank you for that. So now I leave without talking to him again, go into the general shop, and instead of Dalton, I should get Dudley. Ah, it didn't work. Come on! I'm really upset with myself, but I managed to find some bugs anyway. I've got some screenshots of it. Let's see if it actually works with him as well. Compliment. Oh, that's a nice compliment. But it didn't work, so I'm gonna very quickly just leave off the week. We'll try again. Basically, what happened before, I managed to completely crash out the game. I'm just gonna sleep off the week. Completely crash out the game by forcing Dudley to appear in Dalton's place in the general shop, which basically means that I was able to pick up all of the tools, but I wasn't able to interact with anything by virtue of the fact that Dudley's text box was still on screen. Very interesting. Let's see if I can get that sorted anyway. Okay, play again. It was on Morgan, so let's go on Morgan in Redbrook. I'm already on Thursday, day 4 here. I think I can talk to Dudley today, and he'll give me the. Oh, this is actually my bugged playthrough. As you can see, I've got 2 willows, but I can talk to. I think she's the real one. I think this is the fake one. If I talk to her, the other one gets the hearts. So if I compliment her as well, stop! You're trying to make me blush. Bump. See, easy. Right. Very strange. Hey Dudley, how's it going? Okay, and he's gonna. He'll give me Dudley's house. Then I can build a second Dudley's house. Right here. Okay. And now, hey Bubsy, I'm sorry. Yeah, he's going to tell me all your junk, whatever. Cool, thanks for Bubsy's house. Let's build that as well. Pretty sure I've got enough materials for this. I do, right. Okay, so these are both Dudley's house. If I go in and come back out, that's great. If I try to go in this one and come back out, it bugs out. It makes me come through the other house. So if I walk through it, Dudley's house. So maybe, I don't know how this works, to be honest. Elevator move. If I take Dudley's actual house and put it over here, I might be able to enter through this one and use it as a magical teleporting device to take me up here. I can. Perfect. So that's weird. That's a bug. The double willows was accomplished by deleting the mailbox and not talking to her for a couple of days. I've not done anything she wanted to do, but yeah, that was a strange one for sure. Dalton is in the way of his own shop, but he has given me the bug catching net, which again is a bug that will. I've collected all of them actually. I think it's a bug that basically makes it so I'm not able to. You basically don't lose time in the day. I wonder if harvesting crops off this wastes time in the day. It does. Okay. That's fine. It's whatever. I spoke to Dudley. I did. He gave me his house again. Hey, Dudley. Okay, doesn't want to do anything else. Alright, I'm just going to go to sleep. Or do I... I'll pick up this meteor. Why not? Let's go and see how much a meteor sell for, actually. Why not? Journal, don't need it. Build mode. Destroy. Just clear this space. I'm going to delete that as well. And then we can build mode, structures, marketplace, drop it anywhere, doesn't particularly matter. Let's put down my meteorites. Can I put down these? No, I cannot. down some fruit. And let's put down some fish. I haven't got any fish. Some weeds, there you go. So meteorite, apple, butterfly, weed, why not? Hey man. Alright. So now I'm just going to go and see what I can craft in the lumber mill and in the smelter. Plenty of stuff here that'll take me to the next day, not a problem at all. Like his little animation. There you go, sleep that off. This is what you want to see, right? Just a ton of stuff going on. Okay. Now, I'm not gonna carry on with that. I don't need to. So it was meteorite. There was butterfly down here. This was weeds. So weeds give me 50 apparently. Meteorites give me 200. This was apples. Give me 10. And butterflies give me, I think, also 10. Yep. So weeds are 50. It's worth keeping those. Hey, Dudley. Okay, he doesn't want to give me the thing this time. That's fine. He can catch this bug. Oops. Alright, and just make sure this doesn't do anything if I tried to sell some stuff. Or just sell some earth. Yeah, it doesn't do anything for me. Okay, cool. Dalton's moved out of the way of the shop, but again, I'll go in. There's nothing here. Teleport through this door. Perfect. And again, I'll talk to Bubsy. You know he's not here. Where is he? Where is the green bird man? There he is. Hey man, listen. I know we've never seen eye to eye. Let's build a tavern. Meteorite, go. Okay. Cool. That's all I've got for stone. I haven't been harvesting that much apparently. But bugs, boom. I don't think there's much you can do with bugs except give them to the museum once you unlock it. That's fine though, right. Another meteorite, you say? That's 200 dewdrops that do absolutely nothing right now, because we're in the demo and you can't buy things. So it's a pretty decent amount of dewdrops. Anyway, right, I'm going to restart this game save file. See what happens. Yep, cool. Let's carry on with Morgan, that's his name. With Morgan's game save. Let's see if we can. Oh! Interesting. Even though I finished the game save file, it would reset me to day 4. That's unusual. But okay, I guess I'm just going to save and quit. And let's get Morgan out here then. Let's see if we can recreate Morgan. It was fuzz in black, chestnut skin. Maybe some new clothes won't do you any bad ideas. I think it was just this. I believe you were. Why not? You can be kind as well. Who cares? Morgan the second. I forgot my own alphabet. Morgan, I. Finish. Or Morgani, if you prefer. Alright, so we completely reset now. Perfect. Alright. Sorry about skipping your dance again, Willow. Give me that. Give me this. Give me this. That's it, perfect. Thank you, Dalton. Thank you, Willow. That little woe will do, yep. Okay, build mode. Ooh. My house. I always put it by the mailbox, don't know why. Dalton's house, I always put him here. Don't know why. Okay, and we'll also destroy these so I can get to it a bit quicker. Alright. And then Morgan's house, there's nothing. Morgan's house? Dalton's house. Come visit me tomorrow, will do. Willow. Thanks. Alright, time to go to mine, build a bed and go to sleep. Trying one more time to see if I can recreate this game-breaking bug. Because obviously, it's all well and good that it's a game-breaking bug, but if you can't repeat it, what's the point? There we go. Again, there's not much you can do on the first day anyway. Okay, day 2. I can talk to this. My mailbox is empty, sure. Hey Willow. Thanks for the marketplace. Alright. What is up, my friend? Dudley's house. I think I need to wait till tomorrow. No, I don't. I can do this today. Hey, Dalton. Tell me your silly joke that doesn't finish. Come on. Come on. Alright, now I'm going to see about getting both of those structures up here, see if that changes anything. Dudley, you can live here. Apparently you can't, for some reason. Ah, there's a bug. Right. A bug in the system. Dudley lives there. General shop is there. Okay. So if I walk in the general shop, I'll get that done instead, right? Okay, so we have to talk to Dudley in here. Get the fishing rod. Now I'm just going to go and fish. That's going to hit the fish, you have to move. This one won't. I don't know if it's going to get that fish, it might be too far away. Tell you what though, even though I hit this fish, not the end of the world. Bonk him, his friend might have it. There you go. Give me that fish. Okay, so speak to him. And now we go in and see if we can get Dudley instead of Dalton. Dalton, that's his name, right? It's not working anymore. Right, I have got screenshots. Please believe me. How unusual. I've been able to access this somehow. I don't know why. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record it. But basically, Dudley's compliment, which again, you can only do once a day. Dudley's compliment stuck on the screen. And it didn't let me do anything. Again, I've got screenshots, which I might share in some sort of folder. But unfortunately, there's not much else I can do with that. Be that as it may. What's the point of showing off a game if you're not going to show off its bugs anyhow? You've seen the worst of it with the double willow. You can see this game save before was a little bit messy. But that brings us into a pretty abrupt stop, I believe. Unfortunately speaking, the bugs I wanted to show off didn't quite pan out. I know in that game mode I'd just give me these. There we go. I know in that game save I hadn't quite done everything exactly the same here. Like I deleted the bulletin and I've done things like that that otherwise may have affected it. I'm not sure why, but it could have done. Be that as it may, this game is super charming. It's really promising. You can see already, if I just show you again actually, like on the hobbies, gathering, these are all level up overnight of course, but all these hobbies, and I mean, of the ones we've actually seen, we can do gathering, mining, woodcutting, bug catching, fishing, and crafting, but we can't cook, farm, merchant, or play card games. But those are all things unlockable in the game, all of which go up to level 99. Let's see if I can do this bug at least. There you go. See, there's one of them. You can get all levels up to 99, and some of the people in the world will give you a special hat, like a level 99 hat, like a skill cape from RuneScape. It's a skill hat, and that's super fun. There's things you could strive for, things you can do. And if you just want to have a bit of a chill out from your day at work or whatever you've done, you want to come in, pick up some weeds, relax, do all this, feel free. The way you can get in right now, you can back the game on Kickstarter. This demo is available to everyone who backs the game, including those on Macs and Linux, although your versions will be available in the near future as Sean is currently out of town. And he got this one available but not the others before he left. But be that as it may, thanks to everybody that stopped by. Hopefully anybody who's watching it on the VOD isn't too distracted by my all over the place approach to this. It's been a long time since I've done anything similar. But, you know, hopefully this little taster of Littlewood, even though a lot of it is bug searching more than anything else, hopefully this little taste of Littlewood is something to get you involved, something you can be interested in, and you might want to back it in the near future. So obviously, if you are into it, throw some money at the problem. There's also talk of Sean trying to get this on Nintendo Switch, so if you are interested in trying to play it on Switch and not just on PC, obviously give it some money now, try and get involved with it, and we'll see about that coming to more platforms as we go. As I show off the last bug I've got, where is it? There it is. You can see here, just over the bar, right? You can see that this patch on the ground is interfering with the overlay rather than staying where it should be, which is very strange. Not unheard of. It's a thing that happens with Unity games quite a lot. But yeah, that just pops up. I think that's the only patch I found that does this, but even if you destroy that block, nothing changes. That's just exactly what it is. Anyhow, it's been tons of fun to play this game today. I'm super happy the demo's available. I'm super happy that there is more to be done in the near future. We're meant to have the game about by the end of March, so I'm super excited for that. It seems like so far away right now, but there's still just shy of 3 weeks left on the Kickstarter campaign, so even after that wraps up, we've still got plenty of time to come, and we'll have the demo to play all throughout that time as well. Just a last takeaway note. The highest level I've got from anything, and I may have mentioned this before, is 25, okay? 25 woodcutting is my record highest level in the demo. If anyone else, and I challenge everybody to do this, if anyone else can beat that, tag a screenshot, send it to me on Twitter at ChapJackman. You know where I am. Just send me that, show me what level you got, and you know, we'll see how you did it. If anyone can find any more bugs, any duplication glitches, or any way to respawn bugs after you collected them all each day, we could probably get a 99. It might just take some time. But let's see what we can do. Everyone group together, see what we can figure out in the demo while we've got this much of the game. And as more comes out a little later down the line, obviously be able to play that as it comes out. Also, throwing down the gauntlet, I'm going to try for world first level 99 crafting, see if you can beat me there. All being well, guys, end of March, we'll all be able to play it. But until then, thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you all in the near future. Bye for now, folks. This is a pretty awkward ending, right? Right, see you later.